Imagine never feeling guilty because every time that you see a hot girl, you approach her. How would that feel? So I'm out running, and as I'm shifting this road, I see a vehicle barrier. It's one of those things that stops the car from coming into the road. I see it and it's not that tall, and I think to myself, man, I want to jump over because I love challenges. So I'm running towards it and I'm getting closer, 3 meters away, and as I'm getting 1 meter away, I'm feeling this fear inside of my body, and 1.5 meter away, I stop. I'm looking down the thing and I don't get it because it's not even that tall. So why did I stop? What happened? Then I remember that when I was 10 years old, we had this gymnastics class where we're jumping over, it's called a high jump, and you're running and you're jumping with your back over this bar. As I'm running, I'm jumping over this thing, but I'm stopping myself. So I'm either stopping from jumping at all, or I'm hesitating and making a weak attempt and not making the bar. And I'm quite fit, so the teacher, he doesn't quite understand what happened, because as I'm getting there, I'm physically capable. I'm totally able to do it, but I don't do it. And then he tells me, it's because you are lacking confidence. And this lack of confidence is turning into a fear of failing, and I don't trust myself that I can do it. I'm back at the vehicle barrier, and I realize that this fear of failure is stopping me from jumping, and that's why I'm not doing it, because still, it's not that tall. So I take a few steps back and I tell myself that the only way I can jump over it is to face that thing, and I'm gonna do it. Because the worst thing that can happen is I'm gonna hit myself and I'm gonna get some scratches. That's it. That's the worst thing that can happen. So I take a few steps back, I take a deep breath in, visualize myself filled with courage, and I go. And as I'm running, I'm getting closer, I jump. And as I jump, time stops. It's quiet for a moment. It's like time's stopped and the moment is still. And while I'm in the air, I have this profound insight, which is that it's not this fear of failing, it's not this risk of falling down and hurting myself. It has nothing to do with it. The thing that's bothering me, the thing that I'm scared about, is that I don't know what's gonna happen. Any outcome can happen, and that's the thing that scares me. I land on the other side, my body is filled with endorphins, dopamine. I'm so pumped. I did it! I'm lifting my arms up in the sky and I let out the triumph roar. Woohoo! And yes, the story was epic. And it's the same thing when you want to approach that hot girl, because also at that time, you see her and you have that initial desire to do it, like I had with the challenge. Then you feel you're thinking to do it, then you feel that fear. I don't know if I can do it. You start hesitating, and then you stop, you don't do it, like I did with the vehicle barrier. The only way that you can overcome that and actually approach that girl is to face the reality, is to face that you don't know. You will never know. You can never know the outcome. She might say yes, she might say no. You might walk up to her and you don't know what to say. And you have to be okay with that. The only way that you can be okay with that is to just do it. Is to just follow that initial desire and jump over that fence. So I want to invite you. I want to take you with me on the journey. Because if you start to face those things that you have been avoiding, you will also start to get those things that you have been desiring. So in your life, what is your vehicle barrier? What is your jump? And what is the next step that you can take for you to get over that?